Hey, what's up guys? Matt Laidlaw here, coming to you from Laidlaw's Harley-Davidson. So I wanted to make a video here on a couple Dyna builds that I thought were exceptionally good that I think a lot of you would have some interest in. So let me go over this first one here. This is a 2016 Dianna Lowrider. This is the factory paint, vivid black and billet silver. So let me go over some parts here on this thing. So this has the Stage 3 Harley-Davidson 110 cubic inch motor in it. So the top end was rebuilt on this thing with the 110. This bike ships from the factory with the 103. You got a Two Brothers exhaust system on here. You got a Lucky Dave's seat and Lucky Dave's handlebars as well. When this bike was, first started the build, it was pretty much stripped down. A lot of stuff was powder coated on it. This is the Harley-Davidson fairing on there. It's actually a Sportster fairing, but it gets used for a Dyna more than a Sportster. And the wheels were powder coated on this. All the covers on the engine, like the rocker box covers, cam timer cover, all powder coated, that textured or wrinkled black. You got a Roland Sands air cleaner on there. Really nice air cleaner. I'm a huge fan of this air cleaner. So you got, like I said, you got your Two Brothers exhaust. These are Joker machine foot controls. And this is the Harley-Davidson Premium Ride emulsion shocks in the rear. The rear turn signals, if you see, they're like little caps on the ends of the struts, the fender struts there, and that's alloy art. I'll show you those a little bit more in a second here. But yeah, really clean bike. This was designed and put together by a good customer of ours, and he spent a lot of time designing the bike from the ground up. And our technician Jamie was the one that assembled the whole bike. But yeah, I can definitely say that people that have a master vision for their entire bike from the very start, that do everything all at once, the bikes usually come out a lot better, just because all the parts complement one another, and they've got kind of a overall vision about it. So these rear turn signals on here are pretty slick. These are alloy art, and I'll be turning those on in just a minute, but makes it look really, really clean. You don't have the big bulky turn signals on there. So this is a Lucky Dave's seat. These custom Dyna seats are getting more and more popular. Like I said earlier, you've got the Harley-Davidson Premium Ride emulsion shocks on the rear. These are the Lucky Dave's bars. I get a lot of questions about the fairing and how to mount the Sportster fairing on a Dyna. These brackets are kind of the key part to this whole thing, and they're by a company called Bung King. And once you get those mounting brackets, those Bung King mounting brackets, you can use the Harley-Davidson clips for the Dyna, just the Dyna windshield, and it'll make it so you can clip the front fairing on and off real easily. So this has the Harley-Davidson Premium Ride suspension in the front as well. You've got Roland Sands grips, brake and clutch lever. You got the brake master cylinder cover, Roland Sands. It has the spark plug bridge covers. Little details like the ignition switch has all been powder coated on here. Powder coated wheels, belt guard. Got the axle nut caps. And this thing is pretty complete. Joker machine, passenger pegs and rider pegs on here. Got the black lines. The mirrors are the Harley-Davidson mirrors with the turn signals in them. I'll show you those a little bit more in detail in a second. You got the dark custom Harley-Davidson derby cover. So Joker machine rear passenger pegs. You got the Harley-Davidson derby cover there. Not sure who makes that shift lever peg there, but it might be Joker machine or something. So these are genuine Harley-Davidson mirrors, and they have turn signals built into them as well. So it's kind of a nice solution, so you don't have to have the turn signals at the top of the forks there. These are Metzler tires, kind of a cool tire. So here's a shot of the lights on. So this is a LED light. I don't know if this is the genuine Harley-Davidson Daymaker headlamp or not, but it's definitely an LED light that's similar to, if not the Harley one. This fairing, by the way, comes black, and this is a genuine Harley-Davidson quarter fairing, and so we had to send it out and get it color matched to match the billet silver paint, and it came out looking really, really nice. So here's a shot of the gauges here. So you got the flush-mounted gas gauge and gas cap. So here's the tail light. I'm not exactly sure who makes this tail light, but you got a integrated turn signal in it as well. So pretty dang good visibility for a Dyna. Alright, so let's go ahead and start this thing up now. So that pretty much does it for this bike, guys. If you got any questions in here about the bike, let me know. Again, this is a 2016 Dianna Lowrider. Comes stock with the 103. This one has the 110 though. The skid plate down at the base of the frame there, I think that's a Speed Merchant skid plate. I could be wrong though. Alright, so this bike is a 2016 Lowrider S. And I had this bike featured in another one of my videos that I'll link into this video so you can see it, but we did a time-lapse build of the 117 cubic inch motor put on this thing. These are the Connolly soft bags. These bags kind of resemble the old FXRT bags. So this bike ships from the factory the 110, we put a 117 in it. These are a higher performance rotor on here that, the cosmetics are pretty nice as well, blacked out, kind of matches the theme of the bike, but they're a higher performance rotor that help the bike stop a little bit quicker. And these are the stock wheels on it. They're kind of a bronzed out wheel to resemble the old magnesium wheels, but they are cast aluminum. This bike also has a similar fairing setup to that last Lowrider I showed you. These are the bunking brackets designed for a 49mm front end for a Dyna. These are the genuine Harley-Davidson clips that you utilize in conjunction with these brackets to easily take on and off one of these Harley-Davidson quarter fairings. So these are the Lucky Dave's bars, exact same bar as the last Dyna Lowrider I showed you. Kind of a popular bar right now. It's kind of emerging. This is the blacked out genuine Harley-Davidson LED Daymaker headlamp. The turn signals, I'm not sure who makes these, but the little LED turn signals, real sleek and small, kind of inconspicuous. So a really cool build. Yeah, this bike absolutely hauls ass. The 117 kit that was installed on this bike is the genuine Harley-Davidson kit. It's all warrantyable as well. It's got the stock seat on there. This is a Thunderheader Exhaust, Harley-Davidson heavy breather intake, and you got the stock foot controls on there. So that's about it for this bike, guys. Again, if you have any questions on this bike and this build, feel free to comment. I'm pretty good about answering any questions about the bikes. Let me show you one more Dyna I've got here. This is a Street Bob. Here's another Lowrider S we're working on right now. 117 cubic inch motor. Not sure what he's doing on the exhaust yet. This is a Connolly fairing here. Connolly brackets. This is all Connolly here. It's a Harley-Davidson Daymaker LED headlamp. So that's about it for this video, guys. I'm going to try to do something new in the future. I'm going to have a new playlist that's more of a bike spotlight or a bike highlight playlist. So if you have a bike that's real cool, real unique, you put a lot of work into it, and you want to get it featured on my channel, obviously, you know, if you're local, this is going to work best. But yeah, come on down to Laidlaw's Harley-Davidson. Shoot me an email first. I'll put my email up here. Shoot me an email, let me know what bike you have, maybe send me a couple pictures, and then you can come on down and I'll shoot it and I'll put it up in a spotlight playlist on my channel. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching.